two, one.
My most embarrassing date story was from college. I was dating this gal off and on, and we had become really good friends and gone out to a couple of games, a couple of football games, a couple of basketball games. She called me up one night and said, hey, you know what, this isn't going anywhere, so we're going to just call it quits. I said, hey, great, no problem, I understand, remain friends. A couple of weeks later, met somebody in history class, started going out, turned out to be our little sister, and I had no clue. That's it.
My most embarrassing, it's not really a date story, but I was over at an ex-girlfriend's house and got in trouble with her dad for doing something and had to be kicked out of the house. And then when I went to drive away, my car was dead, so I had to wait outside and ask him to jump my car. Pretty damn embarrassing.
All right, so tell me your most embarrassing date story.
So I was at a party with this guy, we were talking, I thought we were hitting it off, I felt fine, I thought he felt fine, and then he threw up in the sink while we were talking, and I left.
Tell me your most embarrassing date story.
So it was me and my actual boyfriend's first official date. We were at a drive-in, doing things you do at a drive-in, and an old man came and knocked on our window, shined a flashlight in our car. So he saw things that I'd rather not have him see. And then, like 5 minutes later, we ended up having to ask him to jumpstart our car so that we could go.
All right, my most embarrassing date story happened like sophomore year of college, and I was just at a restaurant with the guy I was on a date with, and it was our first date, and who shows up but my brother and all of his friends. And so they sit right next to us, and it's just like so embarrassing because we're just laughing the whole time, and it absolutely sucked.
Okay, my most embarrassing date story was actually pretty recently. I was dating this guy secretly, and I went to my friend's house to pick up something, and so I just left him in the car because I thought like it'd be weird if I just brought this guy into this like person's house. My friend's mom actually needed to get something from her garage, so she went into the garage and then just saw this random boy like in her garage, and then it was just super awkward. That's all.
So it was probably of me and my like ex-boyfriend. It was probably maybe like the second date, and we were just kind of like hanging out. We had like I love ice cream, so I was just like, yeah, so let's just hang out, get to know each other a little bit more. And so then we go back to my place and we're like lying on the couch, and I'm like laying on his stomach, and I like hear his stomach like growling, and like he's trying to like ignore it, and so like I'm like trying to like ignore it. Then I was just like, are you okay? And he was nervous to tell me that he was lactose intolerant.
I guess my most embarrassing date story would be I got fixed up with a young man in the early 70s, and I proceeded to call him by his wrong name the entire date. And it wasn't even close. His name was Peter, and I called him Ed the entire date.
One time, my friend was really nervous about a Tinder date, and so I dressed up like a grandma and went on the date with her from afar and ordered her drinks for them.
Hi guys, would you mind answering a question for my documentary filmmaking course?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Can you guys tell me your most embarrassing date story?
We don't have any.
We're pretty smooth.
Damn, good for you. All right, thank you.